Said to Quan, if you don't go run up and hit this nigga, I'ma knock you out. Once I heard that, I said, huh? I said, oh, we in this then, nigga, because nigga, that nigga just threatened you and you ain't trying to get knocked down and I ain't gonna let you hit me like a bitch. I was like, oh, hell no, cuz. So that nigga runs up and swings. I dipped it. I'm like, I really gotta fight this nigga. Cause when I was younger, you know what I mean? That's what we used to do. Fight, wrestle. Like niggas really had to learn how to develop these skills in just in case some fuck shit like this had to happen. So he runs up and throws some Roman Reigns Superman punch, dodges it. I'm like, get this goofy shit the fuck out of here. And he starts just throwing some more. I was like, I'm still trying to politics. I'm like, yo, bro, it's not that serious, bro. Can we just sit there and peacefully talk? And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I said, you're swinging too much and it's getting too close to me. All that I heard is Pookie's like, yo, if you don't hit this motherfucker, I'ma fuck both y'all niggas up. All that I heard Mel was like, nigga, you ain't gonna touch my nigga. I was like, okay, something has to happen because it might turn into a brawl that doesn't need to happen. So Quan stops moving. He just starts pacing around. I'm like, oh, he's tired. I said, okay. Two things could happen. I could run and grab my book bag because it's right there. Or I'm going to hit him with a hesitation move and then put him in the craziest headlock for we don't have to fight, no scars, no nothing. I didn't pick up the big bag. So I ran up, hit him with the jab. He blocked like this. I said, oh, you fucked up. Put him in nice full Nelson. Caught him in the back. Full Nelson. Mind you, I'm 5'10", almost like 5'10", 6 foot at the time. He's like 5'7". Put him in the full Nelson. Started picking him up. So I picked him up. I said, yo, are we done? I was like, oh, you're still breathing. Picked him up even higher. Now he's on his tippy toes. Are we done? Now he cannot even talk. It's more Lil Wayne. Magic. I said, he still has life in him. So now I picked him up. Now you feel his, like Freaky Zeke. I just picked him up and then another nigga started shooting. I was like, and the way his legs was. So I have him moving like the Freaky Zeke and all that shit. And, excuse me. So yeah, so I'm looking like, are you done? And it's like he still had a little bit more life in him. So I said, you know what? Fuck it. Let's take it out of him. I picked him up. Now he's dangling in the air. I can feel his feet not on the ground because it's hitting my shins. So I started choking him, and then you just, the drool started coming out. I said, okay, I think you learned your lesson. So I was like, yo, I'm going to put you back down, and then I'm going to go about my business, and you lost. I said, I gave him like 2 more seconds of about to touch God. I was like, ooh, you and God go have a good conversation about how you fuck around and found out. But I said, you know what? After that 2 seconds, I put him down. Man was like, yeah, that's what's up, nigga. That's what's up, yeah, nigga. I was like, yo, listen, bro, I didn't even want to do this shit, but can I go to my PS2? He said, yeah, nigga, fuck, nigga, I'm gonna let you borrow some games too. I said, word, hell yeah. I was like, all right, we outside. So then, boom. I go. Grab my book bag. And all that I heard was, get that nigga, Quan, before I fuck you up. You ain't gonna lose to this nigga. I said, huh? You better go get you some get back. I said, so I get it. I grab I pick up my book bag. I turn around while hearing this. Me and Mel still talking a little bit, but we could hear it a little something. All that I hear was, I'm like, oh shit. I turn around. They came with the soup. By the time I already came and heard this, the Superman punch was this far away. I dodged it a little. Oh, my bad. I dodged it a little bit. It caught me right under my eye. So it was like, boom. I said, oh shit. I got caught lacking. Nigga hit me right under my eye. When I mean, the momentum that he had, that he punched me and he just kept running. I tried to run after him. That nigga was already down the block. I couldn't catch him. That nigga was so scared, like it was a major highway. This was St. George. Nigga was like, yo, fuck that. The niggas crossed St. George. You could have sworn it was a wild dog out or a bear. How the niggas didn't care about their lives. Because he knew I was going to get them. I'm like, nah, I got a black eye. Thank God we didn't have video chats at that time, but now I got a black eye under my eye. It was in like a lump. There goes the lump, and then eventually swelled up. I was like, fuck, how can I tell my mama I won, but I got a black eye? Because a nigga sucker punched me.